Hello everyone. I want to start a project today, and if you remember when you saw my recent unboxing, I mentioned that I wanted to do something where I'm basically creating like a modified version of this tool. I believe everybody calls these a bevel gauge. So what's been happening over the course of many months, many years of laying out planes and the bed angles and the the wedge pockets and stuff, is I found that these lengths right here are too short. And what happens is they introduce errors. And the other thing that's been getting in the way is this little lever. And I've tried repositioning it and fooling around with it. It's really not working out. The other thing that I noticed, like if you remember the joiner plane, I spent a lot of time getting all those edges and those corners straight, right? So I have a 26-inch long plane, but then I'm using only a few inches of this tool to get the angles. And what happens is this angle doesn't represent enough of the length of the plane to get the proper angle. And then as I go around the plane, the lines sometimes they don't meet. And I've been doing well, but I think I can do better by making a different tool. So what I have is some 3/16 by 1 inch tool steel. I started off with a 36-inch piece and I cut it in half. I could have probably made it a little bit smaller, but this is going to be a jumbo tool. So what I want to do is bore a hole in the center, and then I have a bolt with basically a thumb screw, and what I want to be able to do is lock these two halves together at the angle that I want, and then use these two pieces as a larger version of this. So I'm gonna cut away now, set up the camera, and I'm gonna start the process of boring the holes and fitting the screw and doing all that other. It's a real simple tool. It's not gonna be a big deal, but I think in the long term, if I make another 20, 30, 40, 50 planes in my life, this is probably gonna help me with the layout quite a bit. So see how it goes. All right. So those two holes are lined up now in both pieces. So I have a 1/4 inch drill bit, and this is going to be to tap the hole for that bolt. So I'm only going to tap one piece. Okay. Okay, so that would be okay. So the idea is if I want an angle like that, I got a big reach. Lock it in. Stays nice and secure. So the other advantage is if I have parallel edges, that I could also take this and get the same angle that way. So this might end up being a little bit more convenient than this device in the long run. So anyway, it's a simple tool. I'll call it a bevel gauge for lack of a better term. But otherwise I just call it a what do you call it? Who cares what it's called? As long as it does the job. And that's the rough cut style, as you can tell. So that's all for now. Thank you very much. Stay strong. Have a good day.